So I'd like to start out with Michael and Monique, Mayo.
Tom Bodett once said, "The difference between school and life, in school, you're taught a lesson and then given a test. In life, you're given a test that teaches you a lesson." Can you imagine growing up in an environment where violence was accepted? Where the income was so low, you learned to live without the necessities? Can you imagine growing up where substance abuse tears your family apart? As a 6-year-old, it's complicated trying to stay positive when everyone you know and love are hurting. You notice the bills in the house stop getting paid because your mom lost her job. Picture, one day the landlord says you have 2 days to move because the rent hasn't been paid in 2 months. Can you see yourself sleeping in random houses and having to depend on others to survive every day? How about sleeping in cars parked in dark alleys of the same neighborhood that always left you terrified? Can you imagine wondering how you're going to feed the hunger pains in your stomach? I had the weight of the world on my shoulders, yearning for people to know me for my personality and not my circumstances. So I worked harder to stay positive, hoping that one day someone will understand and save me. But that pain continued. No father to tell me everything was going to be all right or to love me unconditionally. The father I had made empty promises and got my hopes up just to let me down repeatedly. The father I had my whole life then tells me he's not my biological father, weeks before my 15th birthday. I felt like nothing mattered. I truly felt worthless inside and out. My freshman year of high school, my English teacher introduced to me the Boys and Girls Club. I sat and listened to one of the speakers from the club talk about how they helped her to find herself. When she finished her speech, I felt compelled to talk to her about some of the most intimate details of my life. She explained to me that suicide is not the answer, and that obtaining an education would be the key to overcoming my current circumstances. That was the day that I signed up for the Boys and Girls Club. They provided me with mentors who encouraged me to step out of my shell and participate in programs such as Smart Girls, Smart Moves, Keystone, Junior Staff, and Be Great. They taught me to love myself, to be confident, and how to become a strong, independent young adult. Finally, imagine being the first freshman in 90 years to be elected student council president. Imagine sophomore year, you take advanced algebra and honors biology while playing sports and maintaining above a 3.0 GPA. Your junior year, you take trigonometry, AP chemistry, and AP government while participating in photography club. None of these accomplishments would have been made possible without the Boys and Girls Club. This opportunity right here would have not been made possible without the Boys and Girls Club. I want to thank them. I want to inspire teens the way the club inspired me. With the title of Youth of the Year, I want to show teens that they can overcome any circumstance, any struggle that they may face, that others will understand, and that they are never alone. I realized this with the love and care of the Boys and Girls Club. Thank you for the opportunity to share my story and goals with you here tonight. Thank you.